rules. These are recommendations. Dear devotees, let's begin with the first. Manah Saṁharaṇam, concentration. Dear devotees, early morning we wake up. Sometimes we don't have proper sleep. Last night we slept late night. As usual, dear devotees, ever since electricity was invented, we forgot to sleep after sunset. One of the best ways of waking up early in the morning. I always used to wonder how my grandfather in the village, he used to wake up early morning, 3 o'clock. I asked my grandfather, how do you wake up 3? I'm like struggling to wake up at 3 o'clock. Why? How do you wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning? So he said, do one thing, you come and stay in my room for one day. So I said, all right. I went and stayed in his room one day. There was no electricity in his room. 7 o'clock, I said, what should I do? I come from a village in Maharashtra. In that village, we have Godadi. You know what is Godadi? That is it's a, how to describe it, I don't know. It is it's an Indian, traditional Indian quilt, हाँ हिंदी में गुदड़ी बोलते हैं तो it's like a quilt you sleep upon, ठीक है? So he said, this is gudadi, you take it and you sleep. My mind couldn't. My mind is thinking, I will waste time by sleeping so early. The prime time is beginning now. My grandfather is asking me to sleep. But I did sleep. And I woke up at 2:30. And then what to do? Everybody else is asleep. So my grandfather told me, now whatever practice you have, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Begin. So one of the best ways of waking up early, dear devotees, is to sleep early. At least twice or thrice a week, we should all give our body the happiness of an early sleep. It is very important. Yeah, it is very important. I am putting in those words so it appears funny. Because really we torture our bodies, isn't it? At least thrice, actually it should be on all days. My grandfather on all days. At least twice or thrice a week, we should give our bodies the happiness of an early sleep. And although the body and the mind will resist, no, this is not the time to sleep. But on some days, we should ask it to keep quiet and just go to sleep. That's it. Devotees. And then next morning, when you wake up, you are fresh. But then all mornings are not like that. Some mornings you wake up and you are disturbed. This is about those mornings, devotees. The first principle is concentrating your mind. You woke up in the morning and you are already disturbed. Yesterday was not a good day at office. I should have said that to him. But instead I said that. If only I would have said that. I hope you're able to understand. Huh? Why was she fighting with me yesterday? She never listens to me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna. So Bhagavan is receiving all these messages. Bhagavan, she didn't listen to me. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So, थोड़ा we need to focus our mind. ऐसा है कि when we are giving something to Bhagavan, let's give some quality, attention. The first principle is concentration. Of course, mind may be disturbed due to events of previous day. Some disturbances are very major, like some loss in the family or something like that. But for simple disturbances, you can do something. The previous ācāryas recommend something, their devotees. Sri Sanatana Goswami says, please repeat after me. Japasya Purata Ādau Paratah ante cha iti prāṇāyāmeshu kalah japasya puratah adau paratah ante cha. The stipulated time for performing pranayam is before and after one's japa. Now, dear devotees, this is an example of a principle taken from Ashtanga Yoga. Pranayam is a principle not per se of Bhakti Yoga. It is a principle of which yoga? Ashtanga Yoga. But when principles of Ashtanga Yoga become favorable to Bhakti Yoga, there is a technical name called Sangha Siddha Bhakti. It is called Sangha Siddha Bhakti. So we can use many principles from other yogas to help us. When we say our mind is disturbed, there is one thing which is disturbed, that is prana. What is disturbed, dear devotees? Prana. And by regulating the prana, you bring the mind again under focus. And therefore, ayam, regulation of the prana, is called as what? Prāṇāyāma. Now, what is pranayam? Many of us might have learnt on television. Very good. So, we should learn, because pranayam is not just a breathing exercise. It is a method of regulating and focusing upon your disturbed prana. Pran is the vayu which goes out with every breath, comes, which rises up and comes down with every breath. That is pran vayu. So, dear devotees, how to perform pranayam? What the Hari Bhakti Vilas says, I will tell you, dear devotees, but we have to learn 3 new terms, because I want to tell you authentic what is given in the Hari Bhakti Vilas. Please repeat after me the 3 new terms. Puraka, Kumbhaka, Rechaka. What is Purak, Kumbhak and Rechak? Purak means to inhale. Inhaling is called as what? Purak. In Hindi mein कहते हैं पूरा करना. So Purak. Kumbhak is to hold. Kumbha is pot, to hold like a pot. To hold your breath inside your stomach is called as what? Kumbhak. Rechak is to exhale. So pranayam involves systematic transition from Purak to Kumbhak to Rechaka. And the ratio of time is given. Please repeat after me. 2, 4, 1. Right? Remember this ratio. The Hari Bhakti Vilas gives. What is the ratio? 2, 4, 1. If you have less powerful lungs, Puraka, breathing for how many seconds? 2. Holding for how many seconds? Exhaling in how many seconds? 1. If you have weak lungs, if you have stronger lungs, multiply everything by 2. Inhaling for how many seconds? 4. Holding for how many seconds? 8. Exhaling in how many seconds? 2. I hope you are able to understand. This is Purak, Kumbhak, Rechaka. All right, devotees. We'll do one simple, but not just doing that. In your mind, at that same time, closing your eyes and thinking about Bhagwan Shri Krishna. I hope you're able, not empty meditation. All right, it should be focusing on Bhagwan Shri Krishna, your favorite Ishtadev, your favorite deity, dear devotees. All right, so we will do one. Now you will have to close your eyes, and when you close your eyes, you will have to first exhale, because we have to begin with Purak. All right, so first I will tell exhale. You exhale everything, and as soon as I snap, you have to begin Purak. Purak for how many seconds, dear devotees? 4. Then I will again snap. Then you have to retain for how many seconds? 8. And then I'll do the final snap, and then you exhale, dear devotees. This will be one pranayam. All right, are you ready, dear devotees? All right, please close your eyes and exhale, dear devotees. Now begin Purak. Hold. Exhale. Can you feel the entire assembly got concentrated, dear devotees, isn't it? The whole sabha became little quieter and more focused. So if you're feeling till the time you feel focused, you can repeat this exercise. You can perform 3 or 5 or till the time you feel focused. So this is a very good beginning for your Harinam. Sri Sanatana Goswami has said, Japasya Adau, before Japa, and also Ante, after Japa, dear devotees. Why? Because even after Japa, sometimes one's mind starts wandering here and there. And you have to perform other acts of bhakti, such as deity worship, etc. So also if required at the end of Japa. prāṇāyāma Shivkala. Sri Sanatana Goswami says. This is first principle, Manah Saṁharaṇam. Give your concentrated, focused mind. But dear devotees, please remember, the best way of having a concentrated, focused mind is to have affection. I hope you're able to understand. Huh? This technique is good, but the best technique to have a focused mind is to have what? Affection. Because an affectionate mind will think very nicely about the object of love, even if there are disturbances.